market.
What's happening, Newark? Welcome to the weigh-ins. Having a nice round of applause for Chrissy and Red. Hunter Campbell's in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Sean Shelby, matchmaker extraordinaire. We got a fantastic card for you, folks. We're kicking things off in the lightweight division. Markel Medeiros versus Mark Choinsky. First up on the scale, Mark Choinsky, official weight 155. And his opponent, Markel Medeiros. Official weight 155. First fight of the night, ladies and gentlemen, Markel Medeiros and Mark Choinsky. The next fight is also in the lightweight division. Quillen Salkillen versus Yanal Ashmouche. First up on the scale, Yanal Ashmouche, official weight 155. And his opponent, Quillen Salkillen. Official weight 156. Yanal Ashmouche and Quillen Salkillen. The next fight takes place in the featherweight division. Jacob Zaraki versus Jun Sang Yu. First up on the scale, Jun Sang Yu, official weight 145. And his opponent, Jacob Zaraki. Official weight 145. Jacob Zaraki and Jun Sang Yu. The next fight is the featured bout in the women's flyweight division. Ariana Da Silva versus Wong Tong. First up on the scale, Wong Tong, official weight 125. And her opponent, Ariana Da Silva. Official weight 132. She has missed weight. scale, Andreas Gustafsson, official weight 170. And his opponent, Chaos Williams. Official weight 170. Andreas Gustafsson and Chaos Williams, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the heavyweight division. Sergey Spivak versus Waldo Cortez Acosta. First up on the scale, Waldo Cortez Acosta, official weight 265. And his opponent, Sergey Spivak. Official weight 251. Sergey Spivak and Waldo Cortez Acosta, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the light heavyweight division. Hamzat Mirzakhanov versus Brandon Hibero. First up on the scale, Brandon Hibero, official weight 205. And his opponent, Azamat Mirzakhanov. Official weight 205. Azamat Mirzakhanov and Brandon Hibero, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we move to the feature bout of the prelims in the flyweight division. Bruno Silva versus Joshua Van. First up on the scale, Joshua Van, official weight 125. And fight takes place in the bantamweight division. Mario Bautista versus Haji Mix. First up on the scale, Haji Mix, official weight 135. And his opponent, Mario Bautista. Official weight 135. Haji Mix and Mario Bautista, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the middleweight division. Kelvin Gastelum versus Joe Piper. First up on the scale, Joe Piper, official weight 185. And his opponent, Kelvin Gastelum. Official weight 185. Piper and Kelvin Gastelum, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's take a closer look at the two women involved in the co-main event of the evening.
From day one.
One of the straight meanest men or women to ever compete in mixed martial arts.
She's such a beast.
I truly believe that she doesn't want it as much as I do.
What else can you say about Olympian Kayla Harrison? As far as elite athletes go in combat, they don't come much better than her.
I feel like judo was definitely my first love, but MMA is my true love. All of these moments of my career, of my life, have been leading to this moment. This is what I was born to do.
When she got into the UFC and just ragdolled Holly Holm in her first fight, it was inevitable. This woman was going to become a star.
It was probably one of the most peaceful fights I've ever had. I just knew I was walking my path and I was exactly where I was supposed to be.
Oh, great joke.
There's the tap! How about it? Kayla Harrison!
She is such an elite athlete at a level that is so above most.
Listen, I'm not ducking anybody. I'm not running from anybody. I came to the UFC because it's the best organization in the world. And on June 7th, we're gonna find out.
At the end of the day, how are you going to beat me, Kayla? The last time I fought Olympic medalists, I put him to sleep.
There's the tap! Juliana Pena submits Sarah McMahon!
I'm getting paid to have fun right now. I'm getting paid to put an elbow right through her skull.
Oh!
Her ground and pound is nasty.
It really is. She is so strong on top.
I hate that this broad just gets to steal all the shine.
Total domination on the ground from Pena.
I think I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna instill my will, I'm gonna break her down. Yeah, gonna beat the shit out of her.
When those muscled up arms get all cramped out, I'm gonna be right here breathing on her neck, right in her face.
The queen is home, and she's coming for that ball!
Here we go for all the marbles for the women's bantamweight title. Introducing the challenger, two-time Olympic gold medalist, Kayla Harrison. Official weight, 135 for the challenger. All right, I'm here with the challenger, Kayla Harrison. Kayla, huge opportunity for you tomorrow, an amazing fight. Give us your thoughts on your opponent, Juliana Pena, and what this all means to you.
Yeah, Juliana is great, but tomorrow she's dead. This is for God, for my country, for my family, and for me.
Good luck to you, ma'am. We'll see you tomorrow night. Kayla Harrison, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with the champ, two-time champ, ladies and gentlemen. Juliana, this is a huge challenge for you, but I know you love a challenge. Give us your thoughts on what it means to fight Kayla Harrison and to defend your belt once again.
Listen, I'm a dangerous fighter. Last time you guys counted me out, you all took it up the you-know-what. At the end of the day, I have 3 paths of victory. Off of my back, off of the cage, and on my feet. And you guys are all gonna find out what happens tomorrow night. Can't wait.
Juliana Pena, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, good luck to you. Good luck, sir. All right, and now, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a closer look at the 2 men involved in the main event of the evening.
Oh my goodness. Rob is beating him up, man. We have just seen him do this to so many people.
He's just so smothering. Sean's got to do something to get his respect.
Ready for more. I'm destroyed.
It sucks, losing sucks, and people hate to hear the excuses, but you know, I went in there pretty compromised. 10 weeks before the fight, I tore my labrum. You know, I still went in there truly believing I could beat Merab. You know, I snapped his head back with a couple left hands.
Oh, nice advance to the left hand, and now
I believe I don't end up on my back for as long as I did, and purely going off of damage, I win that fight.
Everyone who watched this fight, everybody knows that I win the fight and dominate this guy. But I'm giving him chance again because he was complaining like he was injured, and I gotta make sure I will make him humble again.
This guy's Rob Wallace-Willie. He's a machine. He literally is.
The pace of Merab is something to behold. He just melts you with pressure. His freestyle wrestling is absolutely elite.
Merab Wallace-Willie has broken George St. Pierre's record for the most takedowns in UFC history.
He's just a different animal.
He's a nightmare for just about everybody in this weight class.
You know, I learned a lot from that fight. I had surgery. I quit smoking weed. Done with social media. I want to dedicate everything I have to the sport, you know, and go out there and beat Merab. The fact that I lost that fight is going to make it that much sweeter when I go out there and beat him this time.
Oh! The walk-off KO! The Sugar Show!
He has to be locked in. He has to be dialed in. He still knows how dangerous I am.
That'll do it! The Sugar Show! On top of the world!
His game plan wasn't working first time, and nothing will change.
Oh! Oh, he hurt with a right hand!
This will be a completely different fight. I know I can put his lights out.
I'm ready for the war. I'm gonna knock him out, or I'm gonna TKO him on the ground.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for the Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing the challenger, the former champion, Sugar Sean O'Malley. Official weight 135 for the challenger. official weight, 134 for the champion. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the challenger, the former champion. Sean, I know you've made some significant changes. You've had your surgery on your labrum, you refocused. What is it like coming into this fight as a challenger, and what does this rematch mean to you?
Too sharp, too fast, too focused, and new.
Good luck to you, sir. We'll see you tomorrow night. Sugar Sean O'Malley, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with the champion. How about some love for the machine, people? Come on. Merab, another opportunity to defend your belt against the man you took it from. Give us your thoughts on what goes down tomorrow night.
Tomorrow won't be kissing. I'm gonna smash this guy and still.
And still, good luck to you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you all tomorrow night. Thank you very much for coming to the weigh-ins.